Coach, appreciate the time. First off, the emotion you expressed on the bench, your first win at the helm as interim head coach. Take me through how you're feeling.
Relieved. I really wasn't as anxious today as I had been the last couple games. Friday night, it's the first game. Saturday night, it's the first home game. And of course, you have 7,000 people here. So the way our team has played the last two games, I really wasn't worried. We know we're in the dog days of the season. We know we're playing short, they're playing short, injured, whatever it is. And really the message just has been stick with it and stick together. And so it took a little bit more than 60 minutes again, but we got the job done.
For Adam Brubacher to deliver the game winner, we'll talk on that in a moment. We spoke with him post-game. But Nolan Meyer is in the story the past 2 nights, and what did he provide your club this weekend?
Oh, yeah, we touched on it yesterday, and that's the Nolan that I expect to see, that we've expected to see, the fans have expected to see. Just holding us in it, making those big saves. I talked with him yesterday after the game a little bit, and I've switched the D zone around a little bit, and it's actually something he's more familiar with from playing back in Sask during juniors, so I think he feels comfortable in it right away. And for him, he's able to see shots, feel the puck, get into a rhythm, and then from there, his talent just takes over, and it's huge.
You've already gotten the experience of now 3 games leading into your overtime approach.
Mm-hmm.
You get the benefit of having the extra skater out, taking through the attack with Adam Brubacher, setting up off of the feed from that round and delivers the blast for the game winner.
We ran this play a month ago maybe. We had the same opportunity. I don't recall it being overtime, but we had a 4-on-3 opportunity and just put my best players on the ice, gave them an idea, let them play, and good things happen.
What can you talk about your leadership team from these last 3 games this weekend?
They have obviously helped be a voice in the locker room. They are in there with the guys. They're at the apartments with the guys. They're at the back of the bus with them, right? So from a coach's standpoint, you can only have so much feel for what's really going on, and you need to rely on those guys to help spread the message, help get the word out there, help each other believe of what we're doing. So for me, I've had plenty of conversations with them this week. They've passed on the message that I've been trying to pass on, and really just kept everything positive. And we've kept working, and we've done it together, and a big part of that is on them.
Is that the most challenging thing about making a transition like you've just done, that communication aspect, or has been there something else that's been particularly challenging?
I wouldn't say communication's too challenging, right? Everybody is under the gun a little bit when a big change happens. Doesn't matter if it's the NHL, AHL, ECHL, right? The organization decided to make a move, and it was a little bit of a wake-up call for our players, myself, everybody in the organization. So for us moving forward, we had to come together and form a bond rather quickly and get right into it. And I think for me, that's probably the harder part of not being able to be out there myself, hoping I'm saying the right things when I'm talking to them, and then just having the trust in them to do what I'm asking them to do. And that's where the anxiety and the stress and everything else comes in, because from a coach's standpoint, you can only do so much. You can lead them to water, but they got to drink it. So I'm really proud of the effort. It's ecstatic to get that win, 4 or 6 points on a weekend against the top team in the whole league. So hopefully we're feeling good and we can carry some momentum into these next 3 games we got.
Congrats on your first win. It's kind of tough with today being like a 3 o'clock start and then tomorrow, and then you get the morning game. What's the game plan going forward?
Rest, recovery. We're in the dog days, so we're banged up. We have some guys that are hurt, so it's just now monitoring those injuries, making sure guys are getting into the doctor if they need to, getting in to see our trainer if they need to, proper rest, hydration, food, all the good stuff, because like you said, it is a quick turnaround for Tuesday morning. We have a plan in place to help hopefully on Tuesday morning with the guys, get them awake a little bit, get them active, get their heart rates up. And so we're moving forward cautiously with some, and just trying to get ready the best we can for Tuesday.
And are you able to speak on the status of Ivan Mongo?
I won't say anything as of today, no.
And a final question for you, Coach. Speaking on weathering through some injuries in the dog days, as you mentioned, Mike Chen steps in as extra forward today for your club. Now, what is his leadership? 115th game as a Royal meant to your team? I understand you got the helmet in the locker room as well tonight.
So, Mike is a really important locker room piece because he's a glue guy. He's the guy that has the guys over to his house for dinner. He's the guy that's planning meals on the road. He's the guy planning, get-togethers wherever it is. And you need somebody like that in your locker room to make sure the guys are together, the guys are hanging out. And so for him, big night tonight, did get the helmet, and he's brought a lot to this team and this organization for a couple years. So proud of him and his effort, and what he brings off the ice is just as, if not more important than what he does on it.
Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you Tuesday morning.
Yep, thank you.
Overtime game-winning goal. Just take me through the play sequence, and when you begin in overtime with an extra man, what was the approach leading into the goal?
Yeah, I think we did the exact same play in Norfolk, and I scored on it. So it's kind of the same play again, just drew it up 4-3, and nice to get the clean look and a clean shot off. So.
The emotion after that victory, of course, giving interim head coach Jason Binkley his first win at the helm, but for you and this team, just an absolutely gritty weekend, and to take 4 of the possible 6 points against that Adirondack team, what does that mean to you?
I think it's been a lot. We've been working hard these last couple of games, and Bink's coming in the last week of practice, and I know all the guys were really rooting for him and trying to get him a win, and it took the third game, but it's great to do it at home.
Questions for Ryan?
What can you say about Nolan Mayer and just his play this weekend?
Yeah, and I think he's been great all year, and obviously he's had a few tough games, but he was awesome for us this weekend, and we can't do much more than try and provide wins for him, and when he's standing on his head like that, it's awesome that we can get the win.
I got nothing.
I would just say for overtime, the opportunity to able to have 3 long games, get a little bit of rest, but then get set up for Tuesday. What momentum are we looking to build off of this weekend as you get a little rematch against the really Nailers?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. They took it to us last 2 games against them, so I think everyone's ready for that rematch, and we'll be ready to go on Tuesday.
Adam, thank you for the time and congratulations.
Thank you.